Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Balakand, chapter number 64, Visvamitra and Rambha. Rambha, you are to render the celestials a great service, beguile Visvamitra and inspire desire and delusion of heart in him. So said Indra of mighty intellect, and Rambha, joining her palms, replied to him shyly, O Lord of the Shining Ones, this great sage Visvamitra is a terrible man to approach. Of a certainty, he will loose his wrath upon me, frightful to bear, which is why I am afraid to go, and you will take pity on my poor self and excuse me from this task. Indra calmed the trembling one, who raised her head and eyes to him in sweet appeal. Fear not, Rambha. Perform my behests, and you shall come to no harm. I will stay with you, and the cuckoo with the ravishing notes, the spring in the pride of his bloom, and the luxuriance, and not the least, the god of love himself shall be your assistance in your difficult task. Assume a dazzling form in which all your charms shall be displayed, and lure away his heart from his austerities. And following his directions, Rambha, the loveliest of the lovely Apsaras, excelled herself, if possible, and with radiant smiles and alluring glances, set about to shake the equanimity of the fiery ascetic. The sweet strains of the cuckoo fell on his ears, and raising his eyes, he saw with a pleased heart the witching siren. The delicious music of her voice, the no less sweet notes of the cuckoo, and her all-compelling beauty roused strange feelings in his heart, inexpressible joy, but with a dash of suspicion in it. He was not long in finding out that it was a ruse of Indra to shake his high resolve. Indra, his relentless enemy, was at his old dirty tricks again. His anger blazed forth, and a terrible curse shot from his lips. Thou wicked person, seekest thou to draw me away from my pious meditation? Who have set his heart on subduing desire and hate? Twice 5,000 winters shalt thou drag miserable existence, a block of stone, a living corpse. And so shalt thou remain a fitting victim of my just wrath, until a Brahmana of high spiritual might and radiant presence shall raise thee from the depths of misery. So spake the great sage and paused, for his heart was sad and sore, and he had not yet learned to hold in check his rising anger. But the dire curse came upon Rambha then and there, and turned her divine beauty into a shapeless stone. Her affrighted helpers, Love and Spring, vanished into thin air at the first blast of the tempestuous wrath. His terrible outburst of temper robbed him of his hard-earned spiritual power, and he ate his heart away at failing to curb his passions. He raised his hands aloft and uttered a mighty vow. Never again shall I give way unto this accursed wrath. Never again shall word of mine pass his lips. Nay, I will hold in my breath, even if it be for hundreds and thousands of years. I will trample down my rebellious senses and dry up this withered body until I attain through the force of my austerities the coveted rank of a Brahmana. I will remain without any sustenance and with suppressed breath for endless years, and my life currents shall not waste away when I am absorbed in tapas. With an undaunted spirit did he set himself to carry out this terrible vow, unheard of before among men, and entered upon his dreadful task. Mangalam Koshlendraya Mahaniya Gunaptiya Chakravarti Dhanurjaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam.